Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the next 4 to 5 weeks. I am Lolo Moon, and thank you for coming to my channel. I am so sorry I dropped the bomb on doing January readings. I ended up being sick for like most of the month, so here I am back doing readings again, back on YouTube. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into what you need to look at, or what you need to look at or what you need to be focusing on for the next 4 to 5 weeks. We're also going to take a look at your overall energy and what's coming in for you for the next 4 to 5 weeks, okay? Don't forget to, sorry, I'm like tripping over my words. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me. I really appreciate you for doing that. So let's go ahead and dive in. Also, I do personal sessions. So if you would like to book one with me, you can do so down below. Okay. So spirit guides, guardian angels, higher selves. What should Scorpio be focusing on this month? You have harmony. Harmony and healing on the bottom of the deck. There could be a situation in your life that you're really wanting to heal with somebody over the next 4 to 5 weeks. And, with the harmony, it really could just be like maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had. And that could be something that you're really, wanting to focus on or that you're needing to focus on over the next 4 to 5 weeks. Let's get an overall message for you. Overall message for Scorpio. Transformation. Whatever the situation is for you, it's going to change you. Also, transformation is the death card. That's scorpionic energy. So this is something that's really supposed to change you. It's supposed to help you evolve as a person. And then you have the moon card / silence on the bottom of the deck. This is definitely, the full energy just popped out. This is definitely going to be something that really changes you. Like I said, helps you evolve as a person, helps you really see things very differently moving forward. It's just going to transform. I feel like it's really going to transform your life, transform your relationships, transform your relationship with yourself, even your deep understanding of yourself, transform your subconscious and the thoughts, the thoughts from the past that could be, dominating you, or things that could, interfere with your relationships, right? Like there's really a lot of self-reflective energy here. And it's really funny because this is honestly a little similar to Sagittarius, just the starting point. You may have some Sagittarius energy in your chart. So, I mean, if you would like to, go check that reading out. So, okay, let's take a look. And it's really interesting because Scorpio's reading really wanted to be done. Like, there was just this strong pull to do Scorpio. So I do feel like this is an important message for whoever ends up seeing it, okay? All right, what's coming in for Scorpio for the next 4 to 5 weeks, please? Ace of Swords. It's time to, this is a conversation. This is, telling, being honest, being honest about your past hurts with somebody. It could be because you have the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you feel abandoned by somebody and you just stepping up and saying something about it. Like, it's going to transform you in the way that it's going to make you feel stronger as a person. It's going to make you, it's almost like it's really going to make you feel like you're worthy of an explanation. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're really choosing yourself by initiating this conversation. What else is coming in for Scorpio, please, for the next 4 to 5 weeks? Queen of Cups. This could really also be you're wanting to open up and be honest about your feelings, honest about your love for somebody. What else is coming in for Scorpio? 7 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles, tiny dancer in my head. Like, there's somebody who is on your mind a lot. Somebody that you like I said, you have deep feelings for, that you could be wanting to open up and have a conversation, or also conversely, you could be wanting them to open up and tell you how they feel. You know what I mean? Because it looks like you have the 8 of Swords the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Eight of Swords and Three of Swords, you know, you could just feel like you're stuck. Like the two of you, or you and this person, whatever this relationship is for you, like you're stuck. You know, you could be at a standstill, or, you know, there's just not a lot of forward movement. Like you're just kind of stuck in a place and time with this person where, you know, there isn't really any progression, any movement, and I feel like you're really getting honest with yourself about what your values are in terms of relationships, or, you know, a personal or a specific relationship, I mean. And I mean, I feel like you're kind of either wanting somebody to have integrity, or you are ready to step up and have some, you know, enough integrity. And integrity is really just being honest with yourself and being honest with another person about what your motives were, what your thoughts were, you know, why you did certain things, why you said certain things, you know, and that's, you know, that level of accountability. If everybody had that, just imagine like how peaceful the world would be, you know, if we were all just, you know, we all really could take a look at the subconscious energy and say, oh, that's why I did that. That's why I said that. And then be vulnerable enough to just tell somebody. And what they do with that information is about them. If they choose to use that as a, you know, a moment to pull a power play, that's about them. That's not about you. The growth for you is in your ability to stand up and say, hey, I want to talk about this. I'm ready to get honest about some things. I want to hear some honesty from you. I'm ready to put it all out on the table. Both of us have integrity and accountability, and see what we can do with this to heal. Right? And I mean, I do feel like there are some things you want to know underneath healing is knowledge. There's some information that you want to know. And I do feel like you realize that you're worthy of getting this information. And I just feel like you're not really feeling, what's the best way to put it? I like the energy that I'm getting is a level of perseverance. It's like you're kind of like, you know that you deserve this, and because you know that you deserve this, there's nothing really holding you back about, you know, getting this information, having this conversation. Like, you're ready for it to happen. You know what I mean? Regardless of what the outcome is, you're ready to have this conversation. Wow. Wowzer. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some clarification of this energy. You do have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, but then the King of Pentacles is underneath that. And I mean, I feel like a question that you could have for somebody is like, are you just looking for a good time? Or are you ready for something serious? Are you ready to do this thing with me? Like, this could be somebody you're currently dating, or this could be somebody that you felt like kind of, you know, came in your life real fast and whipped right out. But I mean, I feel like either way, you're just serious. You're serious about having this conversation. And I just get this, like, you know, I'm not going to back down because I know that this is changing me. You know, I know that this is showing me my confidence and, you know, my inner strength, right? And because of that, it's like, I feel like no matter what the outcome is, like, you get on the other side of it and you're like, God, I'm really proud of myself. I'm just proud of myself that I was vulnerable enough to do that, you know, regardless of what happened, you know, and that takes an incredible amount of tenacity and perseverance and determination and strength and, you know, willpower and self-love, even to be willing to open up and have, you know, very open and honest conversations about feelings regardless of what happens. You know what I mean? That and whenever you do that, it's like the acceptance of them being who they are and them reacting, you know, however they do, it's so much quicker because you realize that truly is about them. Like, whatever they do with the information, the conversation, whatever, like, it really is about them, you know? I get a lot of self-love energy here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Ace of Swords for you. Sorry, I'm still kind of getting past this, you know, virus that I had. So kind of sniffly. Been having, you know, a lot of sinus stuff, etc., etc. So anyway, all right, tell me what the Ace of Swords is about. Eight of Pentacles, you're ready for some effort. The Sun was on the bottom of the deck. You're ready for effort, accountability, you know, illumination. You want to know the truth. You want to know the truth about something. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. The Five of Wands. The Magician card. Power struggle. I get power struggle from that energy. What I'm getting from this is you want to know why somebody either ran from the conflict or chose the conflict over the relationship. You want to know if they're really willing to build with you, or if they just want to have a good time and overlook what's happened in the past, you know? And that's a Knight of Wands kind of energy. It's like, I just want to sweep it under the rug and pretend like it didn't even happen. And I'm going to tell you, whenever people do that, they just keep perpetuating that same energy, that same cycle over and over again. Eventually, you do have to confront it. You do have to deal with it. You do have to face it. That is how we grow and evolve and change as people. That's how we put cycles to an end. Three of Swords. You want to move on from the heartbreak. And I feel like you're just like, I can't really move on until these things are truly dealt with. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. The Star card. The Moon and the Star. It's like you have... I feel like you kind of have your own perception about how things have gone down with another person. But I feel like you just don't have a lot of clarity. Okay. And you know, I feel like you're tired of circling through in your head about, you know, all the different variables of why you think something happened, or, you know, whatever your perspective is, and you're ready to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. It's kind of what I'm getting. The Star card, like you're ready for some true healing, and the only way I feel like you're really gonna get true healing with this person, and not that you need closure, you know, like we don't really need closure, we just feel better when we get it, right? But I do feel like, you know, you may feel that you truly desire it. At least you truly desire to have the closure, or to have the conversation so that you two can pick up and move forward together. You know, it's going to be different for everybody. Some people may just want closure. You know what I mean? Tell me about this transformation energy. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I feel like this part of this transformation for you is being very firm about your boundaries regarding, you know, somebody, how, you know, regarding, kind of not like, I feel like regarding like stability, security, that kind of thing. Like I feel that you're realizing that there's only a certain amount of energy that you're going to give to a Knight of Wands type of energy. And unless it's, you know, for real and serious, that kind of thing, I feel like you're going to be more willing to set down a boundary, even if it hurts. You know, even if it hurts, like you want to, you know, set down the boundary that, you know, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready for the long haul here. And I need to know if that's what you want to. And if they don't, I feel like I said, the acceptance is going to be so much easier for you. Yeah, I just clarified the Harmony card and got the Ace of Swords again. You want a conversation. Like I said, whether or not it's closure or, you know, you two make the changes that you need to move forward. But I mean, I feel like you really want that. I'm going to be receptive to it. Woo, that's a lot of energy. I do feel like as far as the receptivity goes with this person, I do feel like they know what they want. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they do know that this is something that they see long term in their life. But I also feel like you know, there's a level of grieving that happens regarding their freedom. You know, maybe this person could have just gotten very comfortable with being single, or they're just really comfortable with the lifestyle they have, you know, just kind of in it for the fun. And even though they know that they want this, they struggle with the commitment end of it, okay? Sorry, my dog just keeps going crazy, but I want to finish doing this reading. Judgment card, Knight of Cups, Chariot, Eight of Wands. Yeah, I don't think that, I mean, I really don't feel that there's any doubt whatsoever that this person wants this. And like I said, this doesn't have to be romantic, but it looks kind of like it is, right? I really don't feel like there's any doubt whatsoever that this person wants this with you. It really does seem to be a personal issue. That this person is either really kind of stuck on regrets from the past, like, I don't know why I did this or why I said that, or maybe they struggle to let go of some of the things that you did. But that I also feel like there's, a level of, I kind of still want my freedom, And I feel like that's why it's really important for you. You have the Ace of Swords twice, like, to really set a firm boundary. Like, are we in this, or are you, or do I need to let you go? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's your work to do this month. You could be even like choosing harmony. Remember, this is what you're supposed to focus on. This could be choosing your own peace. Like, is this worth my peace? Is this worth sacrificing my peace? Somebody who is, essentially on the fence. Look here, the Two of Swords between these two energies, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Like, this on the fence energy, it can be absolutely excruciating to be on the other side of that. I've been on both sides of it, where it's just like, do I want to, I know I love you and I know I want this and I see this, but I also want to be free, and it's not fun for either person. And at some point, somebody has to take this Ace of Swords and just cut between these two decisions and make the decision. You know what I mean? These two thought, patterns of thought, etc. All right, let's get you a closing message. Closing message for Scorpio for the next 4 to 5 weeks, please. You have blossom, bloom where you are planted, and kindreds, and strength. I definitely feel like, somebody in your life you do feel like is a kindred spirit. You may even feel like they're a soulmate, right? And I mean, I feel like an important question for you to ask yourself is, do I feel like this is a situation I can bloom with? You know what I mean? Or, do I see myself blossoming in another area of my life? And it could be with your friends. It could be with your support group. I'm going to get you one more. The world and community. Okay. So, I mean, also I feel like you could be meeting somebody this month. It could be, in a community. Like, look at all this supportive energy. Like, a very supportive person. Like, you could be really leaning on a supportive person. It could be a friend, somebody that you meet, like maybe in a spiritual group or spiritual community, or, just like a supportive kind of community, right? That I feel like is really going to help you see the situation more broadly, maybe see, the rainbow after the storm, or, really kind of help you bloom where you're planted, wherever that, however that ends up unfolding for you, right? Because like I said, I feel like you're letting go of the outcome, and you're really going to feel so proud of yourself. I mean, this is at the bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, you're going to feel so proud of yourself, because you're going to be like, wow, I had the strength to get through that. I'm so proud of myself. I really stood in my power, and I let go of the outcome, and I just decided I was ready to lay my cards on the table and see what happens. And no matter what happens, like, you get to leave with that, right? And I feel like wherever you end up being planted, You're going to have like a group of people, a community of people, or a supportive, group of people, supportive person that is really going to help you, feel like this is where I can bloom, kind of really help you see the bright side of the situation, no matter what happens. The World card here coming out, this can definitely be about like closing out a cycle. And for you, it could be closing out a cycle with a person specifically, just like this is the end. The Ace of Swords, like cutting, just cutting it out, cutting cords. But it can also be, ending a cycle of, staying in a place of uncertainty with somebody, and just kind of riding the wave and see what happens and sacrificing your own values through that process, Like, I do feel like you're ready to you're ready for things to be clear so that you can make decisions instead of just going with the flow and trying to just be more palatable and, we'll just kind of see what happens and that kind of thing. And then, when you're alone at night and you're just kind of festering going, like, this doesn't align with my values at all. I definitely feel like you're wrapping that up, where you're not really in it for that anymore so much as you're in it for knowing your boundaries and sticking with them. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this helped you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you would like to book a personal session, you can do so down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.